Once upon a time in a crowded town lived a merchant who earned his living by selling salt. He had a wife and two sons. The elder son was very shy and always nervous to speak with others, while the younger one was confident and outgoing. People often considered the elder son foolish just because he stayed quiet. Many even tricked him and took advantage of his innocence, but he never complained. The merchant himself was often upset with his elder boy's timid behavior. Sometimes he even scolded him harshly, which only made the boy lose more confidence. As he grew older, his shyness became a big hurdle. During exams, fear blocked his mind and he failed to answer even when he knew the solutions. When he became a young man, his father asked him to help in the salt shop. The boy agreed, but out of fear he kept making mistakes, which angered his father even more. One day, when the merchant was away, a few cunning men came to the shop. They pretended and said, "Your father has sent us to collect all the salt sacks for the city." The boy was too afraid to question them. Before he could react, they loaded everything and left. In the evening, when his father returned and saw the empty shop, he was furious. "You fool! You let thieves take away all my stock. You have ruined me. Get out of my sight and never come back." Broken and humiliated, the young man left. The town laughed at him, and his father's anger cut him deeply. Feeling worthless, he walked to the riverbank and thought, "My life is useless. I am only a burden. There is no reason to live." Just as he prepared to jump, a passing disciple noticed him and quickly pulled him back. The boy shouted in pain, "Why did you save me? I am good for nothing." The disciple replied gently, "Life is given only once. If you are alive, you can rise again. But if you give up, you will never know your true worth." The boy, with tears, said, "I am weak and shy. My father hates me. People call me a fool. Do I even deserve to live?" The disciple smiled and said, "Come with me. My master can answer you." After some hesitation, the young man followed him to the ashram. There, under a large tree, sat a wise saint in meditation. The young man fell at his feet and cried, "You are my last hope. Please help me. If you can't, I will end my life." The saint asked him to share his story. After listening carefully, the saint said, "I have a way to change your life. But first you must follow my instructions for 3 days." The boy agreed. On the first day, the saint said, "Go and talk to 10 strangers. Ask about their lives and write down their answers." Nervous, the boy tried. Some ignored him, others mocked him. But he kept going. By evening he had spoken to 10 people and even made a few friends. Proud, he returned and told the saint. On the second day, the saint said, "Teach 10 young students the importance of water." The boy panicked. "I am uneducated. How can I teach?" The saint replied, "The children don't know that. Just share what you know." With shaking hands, the boy stood before them. He explained 5 simple uses of water and ran away. Later, the saint asked him to try again. This time he spoke with more confidence. By the end, he realized he was no longer afraid. On the third day, the saint gave him the hardest task. "Go to your father and ask for forgiveness." Terrified, the boy said, "No, he will never forgive me." But the saint insisted. Gathering courage, the boy went home, bowed to his father, and said, "Please forgive me. Give me one chance to prove myself." Seeing the change in his son, the merchant forgave him and welcomed him back to the shop. The boy returned to the saint and asked, "What is the secret of success?" The saint smiled and said, "You have already learned it. Your enemy was never shyness, it was fear. People treat you the way you present yourself. Even if you feel weak, stand tall and act with confidence, and others will believe in you." Strength comes from believing in yourself. Years later, that same boy became a respected businessman, admired for his wisdom and confidence. The truth is, confidence is not something we are born with, it is something we build. Fear and self-doubt lock us down, but courage and persistence unlock everything. The world sees us as we choose to show ourselves. Take small steps, believe in yourself, and you will find a strength you never imagined.